Hey guys, SeetherCord here, and welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video, I'm going to be discussing an issue that affects many people and things throughout our world: neglect. Now, when it comes to the concept of neglect, I think that we all do it. Some more so than others, but everyone from time to time eventually does neglect something by not giving much care or attention to it. For example, some people can neglect their car by not taking care of it, by not getting your tires changed when they need to be, or not taking your car to the car wash or washing it yourself and having dirt and muck collect all over it. Another can be not doing the dishes and laundry, and it all eventually starts to pile up. So yeah, we all do it. In other cases, it can be more extreme and not at all excusable, like neglecting your child or not taking care of the environment, because those tend to have more serious consequences. In my case, however, there has been one specific item that I own that I have been neglecting for quite a bit now, and that is my fursuit. There are a couple of reasons as to why I've been doing this. For one, I live in an area that has virtually no furries. That can in part be due to my own town having a population of only about 50,000, and also because there's virtually nothing to do here than the occasional festival once a year, and all the standard restaurants and movie theaters. Besides that, there's really nothing else here to do. And I guess that if I did live in an area that had more of a strong predominant portion of the furry community, then I'd probably be able to have my fursuit out with me more, because there could be more group fursuiting sessions. Another reason as to why I don't use it as much anymore is partly because in my state of Mississippi, doing stuff like fursuiting or cosplaying or just simply dressing up is not really that socially acceptable. And I think that branches out not only in just Mississippi, but pretty much all of the South. Now, that doesn't mean every single area within the South is not accepting of cosplaying or dressing up or fursuiting. For example, New Orleans, Louisiana is extremely open to things like that, and that's where I typically travel to go fursuiting at conventions. Other acceptable places include Austin, Texas and Dallas, Texas. But still, overall the South is really behind in terms of the rest of the United States when it comes to social progress. And I'm not saying that it will never become open to things like that, but it's going to take way longer than the rest of the country. Now, when it comes to neglecting my fursuit, it's gotten to where it's about 3 years old now, and it has showed a little bit of a sign of aging. But I feel like I spared it from even more so of aging by for most of the time keeping it in a sealed tight container. So I'll give myself credit in that sense. Another issue when it comes to the current quality of my fursuit is that I do overall regret giving my fursuit long hair for the head, because having it all long and wavy has made it extremely difficult to keep it clean and straight, to where it does leave it in an overall mess with a little bit of shedding and hair easily falling out, which does make it annoying at times. Overall, I'm not saying that I will never fursuit again. It's just that I'm at a point in my life where I either don't have the time or don't live in the correct location to fursuit. Or it simply could just be the case that my life doesn't call for it right now, so my fursuit doesn't have any importance for me at the moment. But I do plan to move to somewhere better in the future, and hopefully I could have a revival in terms of myself fursuiting. Maybe by bringing back my fursuit and remastering Seether, or starting over with a brand new fursuit from a new maker altogether. Or maybe making a fursuit out of Seether 2.0 or Seether 3.0. But at the end of the day, only time will really tell. So that pretty much wraps up my video for you guys today. How do you guys feel about the concept of me having my fursuit and then eventually neglecting it? How do you feel about a lot of other people who neglect their fursuits? How do you guys feel about people that buy a fursuit and then use it a little bit and then don't ever use it again? Do any of you guys watching this video right now do that yourselves? Do any of you guys watching this video right now neglect your fursuit to an extent? Let me know down in the comment section down below. If you enjoy my content and want to further help out my channel, please consider donating to me on Patreon as well as my Ko-fi. Also, please consider smashing that like button, turning on that notification bell, and subscribing altogether. I have been SeetherCord, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone. Last time we'll see this beautiful masterpiece. It's so sad. Anyway.